Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another one. And today we are gonna go through the saucy story we gotta have, or the story we have for the United fans. And we are gonna be making it so interesting because the things we are gonna talk about, it's either gonna make other people like me or hate me. But anyway, I'm just following the story, people. We're on the international break, and this is the only way we make the story by remaining in the story. Anyway, hope you guys are excited because I think we're gonna have one of the best times talking about one of the biggest clubs in England football, which is Manchester United, and what other people analyze football better than Sam does, think about where their future is really going. So, without wasting any time, let's roll the intro, then we get this show started. Guys, welcome back. So this is Sam, guys, as I've said, and we are back again with another video. So we have an interesting topic to talk about. By the way, to those people who think that I'm missing up, no, really, I'm not. Spain is walloping Italy as we speak. I'll keep you updated with that, with the scoreline as we go on. But let's go back to the most important news, and which is that Manchester United are being told to forget about winning the Premier League titles because of some certain characters that they have in their squad. You might be wondering who those people are. Well, we are going to be covering it in this show. Then later on, we look at some of the games ahead, international games that are going to be played as we go forward, because really nobody really is really following the international unless you've got a good team that is actually participating. I'm in your country on the other hand, so you understand. Let's just hear what is happening. Anyway, let's go with the story. United. What's going to be happening with Manchester United? That is the question that I have for you. What's going to be happening with Manchester United? Because we have already seen what has been happening to them. They've been losing games when we don't expect them to lose. They've been dominated 90% of the games that they've already played this season. And sometimes it takes some individual brilliance that comes from the players like Bruno Fernandes setting onto CR7, or CR7 actually running the show. Like, for example, the Villarreal game, it was CR7 who had the last laugh because he came out in the last end and he produced one of the best performances we ever seen. But that did not stop them from being beaten by West Ham in Carabao Cup. That did not stop them from losing to Young Boys, and that did not stop them also from losing to Aston Villa in the Premier League. So literally what I'm saying, each and every tournament that United are still in, they've lost a game, except of the FA because they've not yet played that, but they've lost a game against in the Premier League, in the Champions League. What else? Carabao Cup, they're already out. So I'm not a United supporter, so I took this as general news because I'm not even worried about whatever that is happening with them. But it calls for concern if you're a Manchester United fan, because 90 every single time when United loses, every single goddamn time we hear crazy noise on social media. The fans be shouting, Ole Gunnar social out, Ole social out, Ole out, Ole out. And I'm really confused exactly where do you think that the team is going? Like definitely, where do we see United going? And the other question that I might be asking myself is, or I might want to ask you is, do you think there's any chance for these guys to find their way back into the squad so that they can at least try to represent the team that they love? Because there are some couple of players that have been mentioned. You saw them on the title or on the thumbnail if you are seeing it on YouTube. There are people who really believe that United cannot win anything They should not even think about a title this season if they still rely on Scotty McTominay and Fred. That is like that central midfielder, all of it. Like we have just covered everything that United requires for them to at least perform so well. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Where do you think they'll be going from here? Because later on, I want to show you the coming fixtures of United, and I want you guys to do me a favor after you see these things. Tell me which games would United win out of the coming 6 fixtures that I'm going to show you. But I'll do that a little bit later. And please do remind me on the chat. It's going to be exciting, especially if you're a rival fan. Anyway, let's go as we look at what the article that we are talking about was really saying. So, as the article is saying here, Premier League legend. Okay, no, not Premier League legend. I'm just saying anyway. So, according to Baron Bradley, Manchester United will win. We will never win the Premier League while Ole Gunnar Solskjaer continues to play Fred and Scott McTominay. Everton held United to a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford on Saturday, thanks to a goal from Aboyo Decore and Alan. Thanks to a goal from Aboyo Decore and Alan. I don't know what that is even coming from. United midfielder Fleas were exposed again at this weekend as Solskjaer watched his team lose points at home for the second time in a row. The hosts were ripped apart at the counter attack for Adrosel Townsend's equalizer, despite Anthony Martial's first half opener. So this is just what really happened in the game. If you didn't watch the game, we're just literally reading what happened in the game. He told Talksport, when you look at his team, when you look at his team played yesterday, I like Edison Cavani. He still looks super sharp, hungry. Martial scored a very good goal. His form has been indefinite. Bruno Fernandes, we know him and we know his capability. Mason Greenwood, yeah, he's okay. Fred and Scott McTominay, this is where the problem is. Listen, they are both good players, but I don't think you are going to win the league with them two playing at center mid. You saw yesterday for yourself how open United were every time Everton counter attack. And it's not even a lie. Everton were really, whenever they were going on a counter attack, United were really exposed. It took most of the time, it took some super save from David De Gea to keep them into the game. And also sometimes Lindelof and who's the other guy? Rafael Varane tried something, which I feel like they're also somehow a problem. Without Maguire, you can see that United are missing something as well, which is something that we're going to try to talk about as well. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree with what this man is saying? The fact that United don't actually have the proper midfielder that they need, because let's face it, Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba, they have to be in that team, like in the first lineup. But as they're in the team, they need at least an individual player who's going to sit back as a central midfielder to defend them as they go on to attack. Because of course they're going to attack. They always do that every single time they can. They go to try to attack. They go try to put pressure and get some goals. But now this is where the problem is. As they do that, whenever the team hits them on the counter, Fred and McTominay are failing to do that. This now explains why they wanted to sign Camavinga, who went to Real Madrid, by the way. This tells you why United wanted to sign Camavinga, because I feel like with Camavinga, they would have had somebody who was going to be able to stabilize the defense and help out to link out with the attacking midfielders that they have. But because they don't have, they're still going to rely on two players in a position where at least you need one player. And the worst part about this, as there are two, Fred and Scott McTominay, they're still being exposed. And you wonder if they cannot do the job, the two of them, what does that even mean for United? You ought or you end up becoming so worried about whatever they're doing. And also maybe the other thing that causes this is because we really cannot tell the formation or the formation that United are really trying to play. We are now in the fourth year of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as the manager of Manchester United, and we still have no idea his playing style. Like we literally have no idea his playing style. If there's anybody who can come in to explain to me that there is a playing style that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does, and let me understand it, because against Man City, they hit them on the counter attack, defended the whole team, then they hit them on the counter attack. But now they've got Cristiano Ronaldo, so they can no longer do that with, like, they can try to do that, but it's different because with Cristiano Ronaldo, he wants to get those crosses and those things. So I have no idea how they're gonna be working onto that. And Marcus Rashford looks like he's back and he'll be coming back soon, maybe after the international break. What is really going to happen to Manchester United? Because you end up becoming worried thinking about this. This team is a good team. And 90% of the fans are just saying that the person who is disappointing these people is the manager, and they believe that if United were to sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, things will turn around and like voila, things will be perfectly well. But the question is this: who are they going to sign to replace Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Who's going to come in and take over that position? Some people gave me the likes of Zinedine Zidane and stuff like that. I have no idea. And some people are talking about Antonio Conte, which I feel like could be the best manager. But let's face it, Antonio Conte is a Jose Mourinho type of manager. You understand what I mean? He's a guy who's gonna do whatever it takes to get what he wants. He's so bossy, he's gonna be going crazy. Example, to give you an example, look at what happened with them in Tottenham Hotspurs. It tells you an idea of what they get when they get Antonio Conte. But on top of that, we saw what Jose Mourinho did to United. Do you think you can put your trust on Antonio Conte? I have no idea. Those are the questions that we're asking. This is the question that we're asking. By the way, to those people who are not watching the game of Spain, they are now leading by 2 goals to 0. And Italy looks like they've just gotten a red card, It looks like Italy just got a red card. That's the notification I'm getting right now. I don't know. Interesting. I'm just interested to see what's going to happen with them. Anyway, so this is what we need to look at, people. Let's not take it for granted. Because reading at this article, you might actually tend to actually agree with what this man is saying, that because United still has Scott McTominay and Fred, they are really not going to have the best if they are going to be playing in that position. They need to find a person who can stand there in that position. Some people might say, well, we have Matic, and I don't feel Matic is a good player, but I think age is catching up with him, and also he spent a lot of time on the sidelines. So the question that I might be asking you guys is, can you really trust him so much for the whole? Can you give him that much trust that he will take you throughout the whole season alone and make United great again? That is the question you should be asking yourself, because with Scott McTominay and Fred at the central mid, it's not working. You are getting exposed easily. And I just wonder, what are you going to do to work on that? Now, talking about something interesting, there is an article that I saw today. I'm going to try to check it out and read it, which was talking about Scott McTominay being changed from the position he has been playing to play a different position. Now, my question is this: what is really going to happen? How would you go? Which side are they gonna put him? This are all the rumors we are hearing, people. I'm just giving you as we hear them. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is thinking of changing Scott McTominay to a different position. Is to be playing a different role. Maybe he's going to be playing at the Wan-Bissaka's position, or maybe he's even going deeper to play. Oh, what is that guy's name? Lindelof's position. As United still don't have Harry Maguire, so it'll be Lindelof versus Rafa Varane, or it will be Rafa Varane versus Scott McTominay. I'm just joking. I literally have no idea at this moment which position he'll be playing, but those are the rumors, which means Master Fred will be left there alone as the defensive mid. And I just have to say this, people. I smell trouble. I smell trouble. They are going to be exposed countless times, and we are going to talk about them. We are actually going to make fun of them, the rival fans of United, because that's where I feel like they're actually heading to. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you really think about United? Do you think they have a chance to at least try to get something? That's my question. Do they have a chance? Do they have a chance? Let me look at this. Let me continue. It would allow Solskjaer to move Pogba back into midfield, effectively ending the McFred partnership. The time between the current break and the next one in November could be the most crucial of Solskjaer's stage. He is under increased pressure to turn United's fortune around and use Pogba in midfield as a regular basis alongside the likes of Rashford's return, and could go a long way towards making that happen. Anyway, as you can hear, people, as you can hear, there's a lot of people who are just giving their worries, looking at where United are and what we feel like there's gonna happen. And what he's saying, the most thing is saying that maybe he has to put his trust again on, what is that guy's name? Yes, Paul Pogba. At least try to put his trust on Paul Pogba, because the McFred partnership is not really working. He has been using it for such a long time and he has not yet produced, let me say, results you can hold. And because of that, that is a little bit scary. Let's face it. This becomes the scariest thing that we can ever talk about. So this is my question to the world. What do you think United need to do? What do you think you need to do? Is it true that the McFred partnership should come to an end for them to turn their fortunes upside down to at least try to get something? Do they need to look for a central defense in the mid, like exactly at the whenever the transfer window opens, or maybe there's somebody from the academy? I don't know. What do you think United have to do? Because what they're going to be playing coming after this is what I call the worst teams you want to see as a combination playing against United. Let me just show you, people. I saw it and I was like, what the Christ? Is there love in this? And I saw no love. I saw no love. Anyway, let me make sure that I put this on the screen for you. There is no love in the games that are coming. Like I told you, this was going to come. Let me hear your thoughts. What do you think? Because it's going to be exciting. Because I'm going to show you an idea of how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's face is looking like at the moment. I hope you are ready for this as we get it going. So, if you're looking on the screen, this is what is happening. For the next coming 6 fixtures of Manchester United, this is exactly what is going to be happening. The next game that Manchester United are playing is against Leicester City. After Leicester City, they play Liverpool. After Liverpool, they play Tottenham Hotspurs. After Tottenham Hotspurs, they play Manchester City. After Manchester City, they play Watford. And after Watford, they play Chelsea. Those are the 6 coming games in the Premier League for Manchester United, who were beaten by Aston Villa, by West Ham, by Young Boys. These are their next fixtures. I'm going to ask you this simple question. I'm actually asking for a place of worry, because I'm really worried over what I'm seeing here. How many points do you think United will get from those fixtures? How many points? Like, try to give me as your own analysis and give me an idea of how many points you think United will get with those games coming to them. Because that for me, that is the those are the end of life type of games. Like they're saying, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not going anywhere. Probably after these 6 games are finished, he'll be walking somewhere. He's not gonna be asked to leave. He's gonna walk away himself as a manager. He's gonna stand up and say, "Yes, I'm a club legend," and what. But I think my time is up. It's time for me to freaking go. That's what I think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is the coming fixtures. I feel like the worst fixtures that they could get following each other is Tottenham Hotspurs and City. That is crazy. Leicester City, I might understand, but Tottenham Hotspurs and City, that is the craziest thing that can ever happen to you. Liverpool versus Leicester. The last time Liverpool played the Manchester United, they were coming from playing Leicester City. They gave Leicester City the game, and they came and were humbled in their own home stadium by Liverpool. But now they're gonna be playing in an Old Trafford with fans. What's gonna happen? And also, just to give you a spoiler, it has not stopped other teams from scoring. Those fans have not yet managed to at least master the skill like what the fans at Enfield has at least tried to do. So yeah, that is the problem. So my question is this: how many points do you think will come out from that, and what will you be expecting to see? Anyway, let's move on. United, I've done it justice, talked about everything that I need to. Unless if I left anything, and if you're interested in me going back, I will definitely make sure that it happens. It's gonna be exciting, I tell you. It's literally gonna be exciting. So exciting after the international break. So now we are moving on to the next story we are here to talk about, people, which is the international break. Now you might be wondering, Sam, what is really interesting about the international break that you're busy talking about? Let me tell you the truth. I have no freaking idea. In fact, I feel like it's boring. But anyway, let's just go through the games. And some of the games that some of the countries with some unpronounced the names you cannot pronounce, like the names you are not even allowed to pronounce. I'm gonna kindly skip. So it's FIFA World Cup, by the way. I hope I'm not making a mistake. So it's FIFA World Cup, FIFA European, of course, all for the European teams. So this is how it's looking like. Group stages number 7 out of 10. Czech Republic is playing Wales on Friday. So this coming Friday. Then we have Estohan playing against Belarus. I have no idea. I think that's how you call it. Gibraltar playing against Montenegro. Yes, Russia playing against Slovakia, Cyprus playing against Croatia, Latvia playing against Netherlands. I have no idea where that team is. I'm busy trying my own means to call those names. I have no idea what are those. We have oh my god, Liechtenstein playing against North Macedonia, Iceland playing against Ameriana. Then we have Turkey playing against, these are some of the good games, playing against Norway. Germany is playing against Romania. We've got Malta playing against Slovakia, and we've got Kazakhstan playing against Boliviana, whatever. Lithuania versus Belgrade, and we have Algeria versus Ireland. We have Sweden versus Kosovo. Then we have Finland versus Ukraine. Those are some of the games that are going to be played in this international break. So you can go through them, guys. There are loads, and some of the names are just not even mentionable. But I think my interesting games that I'm going to be looking at is that England game. Then, let's see. And Czech Republic versus Wales, because it's like similarly a repetition of what happened in Euro 2020, if you remember what I mean. And what else we need to look at? which I feel like is gonna be one of the good games to watch. Oh well, at this moment I don't see anything. Yeah, Finland versus Ukraine. Then we have Botswana versus Greece. Wow, it's too many games and too many things, and I have literally have no idea which of those ones are any people that I know. Anyway, people, those are the games that are gonna be played. I can't even predict the teams I've never watched playing. That would be really, really, really bad. That would be really, really bad. Let's see what's gonna be happening in Africa. Remember, we talk Africa again, people. We need to talk about Africa. Let's see how the games are looking like. Let's see how the games are looking like. Sorry for that, people. Okay, there's nothing that is coming out of there. Let's see the games that are going to be played in Africa, and we are going to try to at least try to give an analysis over that. So let me set up it right now so that I put on the screen for you to see. Let's get this one going as we continue, people. So this is what is happening here in Africa. Well, welcome to Africa. Anyway, I'm joking, people. We are in Africa now, looking at some of the fixtures that are going to be played in Euro qualification games. Usually, they don't have a lot of games that are friendly. They just go straight to the point, which kind of like makes sense anyway. Anyway, let's remove this little fella here and look at the people celebrate. Oh, let's see if I can get on the fixtures because I cannot go on to read the stories when I need the fixtures. I need the fixtures. Yeah, the fixtures. So as it loads, so on the 7th of October, which is gonna be tomorrow, we have Liberia playing against Cape Verde. We have Tanzania playing against Benin. We have DRC Congo playing against Madagascar. Equatorial Guinea playing against Zambia. Nigeria playing against Central American Republic. Then we have Rwanda versus Uganda. These are some of the fixtures you need to look out for, people, as we go forward, as we continue with the analysis. We have Mali versus Kenya. We have Tunisia versus Mauritania. We have on Friday Mali versus Cote d'Ivoire. That is a good one to watch. We've got Angola playing against Gabon, Cameroon playing against Mozambique, Egypt versus Desert. Okay, and Djibouti versus Burkina Faso. I have no idea where is that team even coming from. What does it do? Does it play dice or something? I'm joking, people. Let's continue as we go on. Egypt versus Liberia, or whatever before Liberian seas. Okay. Algeria and Nigeria. Then some of the games are going to be played on Saturday, where we have Guinea. Or, of course, if you are a Liverpool fan, you understand Naby Keita will be in there playing against Sudan, and we have Ethiopia playing against South Africa. We've got Togo versus Congo, Ghana versus Zimbabwe. We've got Senegal versus Namibia, and we have, what is that? Okay. What are your thoughts? There are a lot of games. I cannot go through all of them, people. But one thing I am hoping for, I'm hoping England gets a victory. I'm hoping that Zimbabwe gets a victory. Then we see where them teams go. But on top of that, thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you on another video, which will be tomorrow. Of course, I'm wondering what I'll be dealing with, but very, very soon, tomorrow, you have an idea. Click that like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. If I missed out anything, let me know in the comment section, except to give you an update if there was any goal that was scored here, but nope. Anyway, so do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. Let's see where we go with the international break. We'll be going through some of the news like the one that we did today, looking at what people are saying, then we try to analyze it somehow for the players. So thank you very much for watching. It has been an amazing pleasure to be making so much noise to you. I hope to see you very, very soon. Click the like button and subscribe to the Football Connect. This has been Sam, your host, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you tomorrow.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.